What's up, guys? Most of you should already know from a couple of my other vids that I imported a game called Remote Control Dandy for the PlayStation. I'm not sure whether to call this a review or a observation, but the only problem is I cannot read or write Japanese. I've played through the various modes in the game I'll talk about inside the video. The game still, it looks and sounds interesting. I wish they would import it over to the United States. The first time I came across it was from a PlayStation Underground magazine. You can see the playthrough in another video that I put up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the observation that I've made for Remote Control Dandy, and I'll be putting up more videos as I progress through the game.
Remote Control Dandy was only released in Japan circa 98-99, so you wouldn't be able to play it over here if you just imported it and played it on a standard US PlayStation. Lucky for me though, I was a little pirate back in the day, or I had pirate tendencies, and so I had my PlayStation 1 and my PlayStation 2 modded so I could play imports and backups. But anyway, as you can see in the video, the game's running fine. After the epic intro, you'll be brought to this title screen. Keep in mind, I can't read or write Japanese, so I basically had to click all of these and make an observation of what each and every one of these tabs mean or go to. The first one is obviously, once you start playing it, is the story mode. There are various cutscenes, anime-like cutscenes. They seem to be very well done. The voice acting sounds like it's good, but I mean, I don't speak Japanese, and even then you have to be fluent in it to really understand. Because what some people fail to realize with language is that if you don't understand it, people could be anyone could be a poor actor and you wouldn't know it. But anyway, it seems like you progress through these various points in the game. In the demo, you start off with the jetpack, but if you play through the story mode, you start out as this kid. It seems like he's just being introduced into this secret society. I can't really, again, I can't read Japanese, but he gets this controller, which plainly looks like a PlayStation controller. And of course, you can control what I would assume to be called Robot Dandy. The controls are basically the same from what I played in the Underground demo, though the introduction to them, they're different. It seems like the butler in this game shows you the basic controls from the beginning, but in the demo you start off in, I'm not sure what battle in the game. Again, I have to completely play through the game. The second tab down, based upon what I saw, seems to be the save and load area, though I could be wrong. So if anyone out there can actually read Japanese, just PM me or whatever, and I'll screen cap that and I'll make sure I edit that in the next video. The third option down appears to be the battle mode, which is pretty cool actually. I actually like the combat system in this game. I mean, the characters and the movements of the robots, they feel very clunky, and fucking shit. The movements are very clunky, but the way you control it and maneuver Robot Dandy, it just feels like that's how it would feel to control that size of a mecha, of a robot, whatever you want to call it. The controls might feel clunky, but after you get acquainted with the controls, which would only be like a few minutes, the way you control it really feels like that is how it would feel to maneuver such a mechanical marvel. The fourth option down appears to be the basic options in the game. I imagine, subtitles, auto saving, etc. The last one I had a hard time making out. I assume it's basically like special items or anything you've collected over time. So I'm not exactly sure about that one. I'm still researching that. One thing I do know from skimming through the manual is that this game appears to have some compatibility with the Pocket Station, which I don't own, but I'm still researching that. But I think there's some type of maybe a possible mini game that you can play, maybe some type of link-up game with anyone else who has the game. They can probably kind of like the Dreamcast VMU. Now there's another disc. I really can't make out what the games are on here or what the objective is. It looks interesting. A lot of it looks like it has to do with strategy, some type of mini RPG games in there. I'm not sure how they correspond with the game, but it's included with the game. I'm still researching that. But again, if anyone out there can actually read Japanese and you come across this video and you can see some of the titles or captions in the game, please PM me and let me know.